God bless Deep Sea Current for his service to mankind by continuously putting together and uploading these vaporwave themed mixes on YouTube. I cannot overstate just how many new authors and artists I discovered thanks to what this man does. So do give him a follow on YouTube. His channel is right here, or this link. If vaporwave is up your alley, you find it. You find yourself at home right there. Now, tonight we're going to put those chill and cozy tags on Twitch into good use by playing an appropriately chill and cozy game, which is the Dream Machine. Oh yes, it's been about 3 weeks since I've last played this game, so it is high time that we catch up with what's transpiring. Now let me adjust the volume a little bit, because the game, as I've discovered, is pretty quiet by nature, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of fiddling here with the audio. Basically just boost my own volume slightly, but then improve the gain. And technically now, this should be audible on your end. I mean, the in-game menu is still gonna be pretty quiet, but that's fine. So what we want is, say right here. So last on the Dream Machine, we have managed to save our wife from being abused by the titular Dream Machine. And now we have to visit the remaining tenants of this building, who are also suffering from a similar fate of being trapped in a permanent state of sleep. It will all end as soon as we unplug the damn thing, which is kind of having a bit of a Skynet fit. It's not quite as malevolent, but still, its reasoning remains to be questioned. Now, did anything change in the apartment since we initially examined it? It's a good thing we didn't unpack, as we'll be moving again once this is over. I mean, I can't blame you. It's not every day that you move into basically a fucked up science experiment. So all of this information we've pretty much seen previously. I don't think we're gonna find anything new, and we just pretty much have to go straight outside and try to gain access to the other residents' apartments. Yeah, everything seems to be the way we left it. Unattended, barely unpacked. At least you guys are gonna have an easier time moving out. It's one of the few positives in this whole conundrum. Sakia found Mr. Martin's safe, so I assume we're just gonna be able to straight up barge in to every other apartment with ease. Just a moment, dear. I'll be right with you. That's the old lady that greeted us before. Why, hello, Mr. Neff. I'm sorry to disturb you again, Eddie. Oh, don't worry, young man. Well, my guest just abandoned me, so we had to put the bridge game on hold. What can I do for you? There's something important that we need to talk about. Oh? I can see that you're upset. Did you come in, dear? Let's discuss over a cup of Lady Grey. That always soothes the nerves. Always soothes the heartache. The certain body pal of mine that may not be lurking in chat right now. Keep saying. So this makes me wonder if there's free roaming in this part, where you can just go to whatever apartment you wish, or is this a natural sense of progression still? I need to make Eddie fall asleep. How do I do that? Surely I can't just knock her out. I mean, we could, but we're not an asshole exactly, so maybe we should try lacing the tea with some sort of sedative. Looks like an old ventilation grate. It's a photograph of a family estate with a lush garden. The scent contains 2 weather-worn umbrellas. Nice pancake towels you got there. It's just some kind of skin cream. A child is playing under an old tree. This bathrobe has been washed recently. The label says night and day cream. Is there a medicine cabinet, perhaps? I feel more tired than I look. It's just a plastic bucket. Empty washing machine. If your game allows you to flush the toilet, it's a 10 out of 10. Interactive gameplay. It's an old Bakelite rotary phone. Yeah, remember those? I still remember by heart how to dial numbers, and it just blows my mind how it seems so alien and foreign to new generations. It's a photograph of Eddie standing in a field of sunflowers. She looks oddly tranquil. It's a photograph of an elderly man sitting on a porch. The old chest has the year 1837 painted on it. It's full of bedding. It may or not be important, the number that is. I'm just putting the kettle on, dear. It'll take a while to boil, but we can talk in the meantime. Sure, don't mind if I raid your apartment in the meantime. Eddie won't appreciate me rummaging through her kitchen. But she won't mind me just casually turning on the water and leaving it. Like an asshole. Don't tell me we're gonna gas the old lady. It's pretty green, but at least it seems to be working. It's probably the most modern thing in this kitchen. Teapot. The pot has a tea-filled strainer under the lid. Spice shelf. The shelves contain various spices. Nothing too exotic. Dish detergent. It's a bottle of standard dish detergent. Currently, I'm on the lookout for anything I can nick. This adventure game logic would dictate. Mr. Neff, allow me to introduce Peggy Driscoll to my left. Charmed, I'm sure. And Bucky Bradshaw to my right. Hello, Mr. Neff. They are 2 of my most trusted friends. And if you can say to me, you can say to them. Why don't you take a seat and tell us what's been bothering you? I'm glad you like it. These two look particularly worn out and crusty. Two girls are sitting on a porch. Some people are hanging out by an old car. It's a young boy in a school uniform. It's way past noon. Being an anxious dream must have taken a while. It's a painting of a lighthouse during rough weather. Some back issues of Reader's Digest. There's the chest again. And they're just casually chatting about the weather. Alright, let's strike up a conversation. So, Mr. Neff, tell us what's on your mind. Let's get right to the point. The landlord is surveilling every apartment in the estate. Surveilling? There's hidden cameras in every apartment. That's astonishing. I can show you the room with the monitors if you want proof. No need, dear boy. I believe you. It just reminds me of an event I experienced back in the 50s. I was unloading a survey card when all of a sudden I heard gunshots going off around me. Preferring safe to sorry, I ducked behind a nearby dumpster. As I hunkered down, thinking my last moment had come, I noticed that the gunfire had stopped as quickly as it had started. Turns out, I had just overinflated the tires a bit. The heat had made them pop. I never made that mistake again, let me tell you. There's been a heat wave recently. Yeah. Trailing off, I see. Sorry, dear. I guess we trailed off a bit there. A bit. Now, what was it you wanted to tell us? Mr. Martin was using the tenants to tap into the collective unconscious. Tapping the collective? The collective unconscious. Is that slang for overcharging on rent? Because I've been suspecting that for years. There's no good reason it should be so high in this part of town. And he hasn't lifted a finger to fix anything as long as I can remember. The stairwell is a safety hazard. And the elevator only works if you grease it up every once in a while. What if we had a fire? I'm a belt and suspenders type of guy. Alright, I can already see that we're gonna get nowhere here. Our landlord just died in the basement. He died? You mean he's drunk at the job? In my day we called it corpsing. No, he's not drunk. He actually died. Good riddance. They never last, do they? I had a landlord die on me once. He was old, and he wasn't actually around when he kicked it. But apparently he shot himself in the middle of the yard. He used a fine caliber bird shot, so it took him a week to die from the injury. They had to guard him in shifts to keep him from pulling the four out of his arm? That's horrible. Oh, IV. Bleh. I totally read that as a Roman numeral. But yeah, they aren't particularly fazed by Mr. Marden's recent passing. I'm sure they're gonna be very appreciative of what I'm about to say. I need to put you to sleep and enter your dreams. Is that a form of rhyming slang? You youngsters are so creative. What is that supposed to mean? I have no idea. Ouch. I want to see you flounder and hear your screams. Why would he say a thing like that? I don't know. It was all I could come up with on a short notice. If I've never seen the inside of another hospital, it'll be too soon. I could use a hot cup of tea right about now. Yes, but I can't hear the water boiling yet. All seems quiet in the kitchen. Sounds like a wise course of action. Don't feel like talking? That's right. Sometimes a cup of tea amongst friends is the best remedy. You know where to find us if you start feeling lonely again. Yeah, so we... Like I said, probably need to lace the tea. There has to be some way to knock her out without alerting the other two. Alright, now we get to play around. We got the pot. Can we open it? We can turn on the stove. It's full of cold water. Do I have to wait for it to actually heat up? And even so, what is that gonna accomplish? Let's see if there's more in the apartment I can now fiddle around with. Although it's not a pretty big one now, is it? Oh, now it's boiling. It's full of boiling hot water. I put hot water into the teapot. There's tea brewing in the pot. Okay, that's good. Bits of flaking dough cover the towel. Seven magazines. Has something changed now that I've made the water boil? Yes, but I can't hear the water boiling yet. I took the liberty of preparing it for us. I think in that case, I'd better go get it before it goes cold. Hello, Shishi. Yeah, this is a pretty bizarre game, let me tell you, and we've just now reached the halfway point where things are really starting to pick up. How you doing tonight, friend? I'm afraid the tea is getting cold, guys. I mean, she just put it here. Yes, we mustn't let the tea get cold again. Tea is one of life's more simple pleasures. Old people tend to like this style of pot. Would it be possible to request another cup of your delicious tea? Yes, I'll go put a fresh kettle on. A fresh cup would be perfect right about now. You have such delicious teas, darling. Now, where did I hide the pot? Well, we've barely just started tonight's session. I'm currently in the process of putting all the other tenants in this apartment complex to sleep. Which out of context sounds... what the fuck? But essentially, you kind of skipped the summary I did earlier. Yeah, entering this whole experience mid-game might be a little confusing. So I do recommend checking out the other VODs if possible. So the tea has immediately gone cold again. We definitely have to brew it and bring it to the table. However, I'm under the impression that we gotta put some kind of anesthetic or sleep-inducing medicine to make it work. Can I leave the apartment? Yeah, I can. I have means of free roaming. So maybe I should check the other places as well. You might call the police if I just barge in. Lock the door. But there's no one in. Technically. It's locked. So I might call the police if I just barge in. Good thing for self-preservation. But that's a nice way of telling me what I'm currently constricted by. Plot-wise. I have to put all the other residents to sleep. Essentially, in order to save them from a machine that preys on their dreams. I have to sever the connection that they have with this mechanism so we can shut it off permanently. It's a scientific experiment gone horribly wrong, which the landlord and his family have set up for generations. I wonder what's behind that secret door. That's right, we haven't been to this spot yet. Oh? How many spins do I have to make? Like 9. Well, here's the thing. Essentially, the supercomputer in charge of that is eventually gonna put you into a permanent state of cryostasis if this keeps on. So ideally, you don't want to be trapped in sleep limbo forever. And besides, the main character, Victor Neff, and his wife has just moved in, so that wouldn't be a horrible end to their young marriage. The stairwell seems to be Been sealed off. Judging by the warning tape, I'd say it's probably hazardous. Yo, this guy is still here. Vibin. Thanks for the crowbar. It really came in handy. I'm glad to hear it, sir. You're still an asshole, though. It says Modern States Incorporated. Why don't we invade the mailboxes? I'm sure no one will mind. What do we have here? It's another address to Martin Willard. Looks like a bill. I'm not comfortable opening my neighbor's mail. Open it. But it might contain something important. The duality of man. Moral ambiguity. Mr. Will has received a telephone bill. It has his number on it. Well, we might be able to call that number then. She plays just what you'd expect. Yeah, that seems reasonable pricing. Probably not relevant in today's times with inflation. Wife is still asleep. We managed to save her from her recurring, ongoing dream venture. But in order for her to truly wake up, we have to put an end to this. Oh, where's the receiver? Wouldn't she have it on her person? I guess we could call from the landlord's office. Though I do hear faint music come from somewhere. What the heck is it? Well, I'm glad you asked, Shishi, my good friend. Toyments are a new, exciting Twitch currency that allow you to redeem some cool features on my channel. For instance, I could tell you some fun facts about Poland. I could make a funny cultist impression. Cultist from Blood. And well, that's about it, really. I need to come up with more good incentives. Though you also have your standard redemption features, like getting access to some subscriber modes for 24 hours. Basically, they rack up as you stick around and watch the stream. Ah, here we go. Call Mr. Willard. Hello? Hi. I'm Victor Nev, your new neighbor. Hi, neighbor. I'm Martin. I saw you guys arrive yesterday. Too bad about the weather. I hate moving on a rainy day. Sets you off to a bad start. Tell me about it. So, what can I do for you, Victor? Is the music too loud? I can turn it down if it's bothering you. Sometimes I get a bit carried away. Oh, so the faint music is from his place. I'm just calling to introducing myself. That's nice. Wish more people would do that. Don't be a stranger, Victor. I live on the top floor. Have you lived here long? Almost 5 years now. It's a pretty quiet estate. No problems with anyone, really. I work from home, so that suits me perfectly. What do you do? I'm a freelance copywriter. So you're in advertising? Precisely. Most of my clients allow me to work from home, which is practical given my disability. Excuse me for asking, but how did I end up in a wheelchair? Yes. It's a pretty boring story. I was born this way. No dramatic accident or anything like that. I'm just your average, run-of-the-mill paraplegic. So what do you do, Victor? I'm in an in-between period at the moment. I used to work as a sound technician, but the guy I was working for retired. Alicia wanted to study, so we figured we might as well move to the big city. Good for you. I'll keep my ears peeled for sound technician jobs, if you're interested. That would be great, thanks. Sorry, I've got to go. No problem. Bye. Well, now that we've introduced ourselves, let's immediately proceed to visit his apartment. Not even a minute after the phone call. Hey, he told me not to be a stranger. Oh. Well, so much for that. Oh, there we go. For some reason the menu didn't want to come up. Alright, so at the moment I don't have many options available. I think this box contains fire equipment. It should contain fire equipment, but it's empty. It's just an empty closet. What about the closet here? Man, this freaking landlord is really skimping on the essentials. there's definitely a way of opening this door, but I can't quite recall anything that would give me a hint on the combination itself. Wow, those are some massive slippers, holy shit. What size is this guy? Well, nothing new since I've last been here. Yeah, side pick is one way of putting it. Alright, so we have that and the granny to deal with. Still not quite sure what we could do about the old lady. Wow, that's a depressing sight right here. Anything in our own drawers? I appreciate the bit of interactivity. Let's try going back to her place. Pretty much been everywhere there is. Salmon toilet brush. Nothing that immediately strikes me as important. Gotta do something about the tea. It's just a matter of what exactly. It's empty. Go, go, go. Nice one. Back for some more tea and past. I knew you'd be able to resist. Right, let's this time Wait for the water to boil, and then give her a shower. Oh, the stove isn't on. Oopsie. I wonder if it's on a timer, or do you just have to travel from screen to screen until the magic happens? Well, sounds like it's doing its thing. I seem to have forgotten where I put the pot. It's boiling in the stove, Eddie. Really? I swear it wasn't there before. Why aren't they drinking it already? Wait a minute, did he say something about tea at 4 o'clock? It's way past noon. Okay, in that case, let's try a different approach. I wouldn't know, man. I don't drink tea myself. I make a principle out of avoiding that and coffee. Some people are just tea fiends. So this time we're gonna prepare the tea. And if my suspicion is correct, we need to fiddle with the clock so it strikes 4 when I assume that's their dedicated tea time. I never drink tea after 6 o'clock. Okay. Tea has been prepared. Now we give her the sign. Hmm. Nope. That ain't it. Hmm. I mean, if I get stuck, worst case scenario, I can pull up a guide and take some hints from there, because this chapter seems to be a little more open compared to the previous ones. Have I been to the basement yet? Would there be anything new down here? I don't even remember if I fiddled with this machine before. Eddie's having tea with two of her friends. The standing window suggests this room is on the top floor. There's a guy in a wheelchair looking through a telescope, so the man we talked to. Nothing happened. Mr. Marlin has passed away. He died trying to shut the machine down. This big boy, by the way. If I can indicate how many dreams the machine is draining power from. Looks like I have 4 more tentacles to cut before the machine will shut down. Oh, okay. However, appear to be stuck currently. As in, I don't really know where to look or what to do. Right, let me get a guide, just in case. Also, thank you for the follow, Shishi. I really appreciate any kind of support, but even you just chilling here tonight. Okay, so this is gonna be chapter 4. It appears we have to do something about the secret door. Oh, no worries, bud. How's that coming along for you? Now, according to... Oh, hello. Examine scroll. There seems to be something written on the wall. It looks like some kind of code. That pertains to the monitors we've seen in the basement. It's kind of similar how we opened up the safe in the end of chapter 2. This might be a code on the numbers involved. Let me make a screen cap of this image for reference. What's the current progress like? How far are you into it? There we go. Alright, so down to the basement it is. Okay, so some of these markings should be corresponded to the numbers that appear on screen. Now let's check what we have. One of them is definitely a 6, so what I'm gonna do is type a 6 next to it. We also need a 1 apparently. And now a 3. Did I get that right? 6, 1, and 3. Now let's mosey back to the office and try to make sense of this here code. Oh, nice, good on you. How many hours a day do you devote to the project? Okay, so we have the 3 numbers. It's definitely More pulls than just 3. Is that a multiplying sign? Times 6 times 1 times 3. I mean, it sounds off. Who knows? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then backwards once. And 3 times forward. Hey! Got it. He wasn't kidding when he said his apartment extended further in. Man's got himself a greenery set up, along with a very phallic-looking cactus. More of them, in fact. Could that be symbolism? His door's been reinforced, but it's protecting something important. Another code. It's a canister of compressed gas. Okay, so we have a bootleg chemistry setup. It's a bottle of prescribed medication. Did Mr. Martin suffer from some kind of ailment? It says Dormicum on the label. I guess we are putting sleep pills of some assortment. Maybe we have to make a sleeping powder of our own. Might be useful. Lighter, that is. Most of these are about cacti and succulent plants. Either one of these in the kitchen as well. I guess he used to drink a lot of hot beverages. There's mainly gardening equipment in here. There are bags of topsoil in here. Empty ceramic pots. Bags of fertilizer. This place is really falling apart. There's a pool of brown sludge at the bottom of the bucket. These books are mainly on topics such as farming and gardening. It looks like Mr. Martin kept a notebook. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to work with now. So let's try and deconstruct all of this. Yes, interesting. Managed to improve Father's recipe again. Toasting the petals before powdering them makes them way more potent, but I have to be careful not to burn them. Any charring ruins the batch. Sounds like we're gonna be grounding some cacti. The ideal way to administer the sleeping aid would be in gaseous form. I have to make adjustments to make sure enough transfers across the blood-brain barrier. With a high concentration, might be able to pop it under the apartment doors. The patient would have to be quite close to the door, otherwise I'd have to enter the apartment. A risk I dare not take again. Right now it looks like we'll be only able to keep the clinic open for another year or so. After that, we'll likely have to stop subletting parts of the estate. Hopefully, this will only prove to be a temporary solution. The experiments on the patients in 2B have so far proved fruitful. Their youngest seems very receptive to the compound's effects, falling into a deep sleep for a full day, even a minimum dosage. Unfortunately, this has alarmed the parents who've sought medical advice on several occasions. We'll have to suspend further charting until the attention dies down a bit. Door code A to B. That's a hint, I assume. Our findings so far: the younger the patient, the closer the dreams appear to the center of the dreamscape. But even an infant is already removed from the core of dreams. How can we get closer? Father came across the travel diary of an anthropologist who had encountered a fast-acting poison that induced hallucinations upon ingestion. He traced it to a tribe of hunters who would dip their arrowheads in the sap of local Lophophora to tranquilize the prey. According to his descriptions, the sap was so powerful that it would cause the village to hallucinate for hours after devouring the animal. It took forever to grease all palms to secure a sample, but the sapling should arrive within 5 to 6 months. Plantae, angiosperms, Edicots Criophales, Cactia. My man, I am not ready at all. It's gonna hit about 36.7 on Monday and Tuesday, and I got to work on those days, so I am going to die. Given the highly illegal nature of some of these species, I've installed some makeshift security measures to the inner rooms. It's impractical, but hopefully I'll be able to rearrange the apartment to a more comfortable living space soon. I'm currently working on a method of remote deployment. It works, but the patient still has to be quite close to the vent to be affected. So this is the sedative dispensing machine, I assume. Powder funnel, powder indicator, scanner slot. Yep, checks out. New patient, Martin Willard, or Buddha, as he is known among the friends. Born May 1984, unmarried. New patient is set to arrive on Tuesday. He didn't specify any next of kin, but he has AIDS over regularly due to his disability. I look forward to seeing how his physical limitations manifest themselves in his dreams. Blah blah blah, of gas proof enough to suffocate the tenant in 3A. I'm lucky he was elderly, otherwise his death might have prompted uncomfortable questions from relatives. You sick fucks. Spanish onion, 1 4-inch dice, garlic toast, finely sliced, tablespoons chopped fine, medium cat, finely grated, 2 cans peeled whole tomatoes, basil leaves, salt and pepper, Sleeping Beauty pizza sauce. What the fuck am I looking at? One second. I'll be right back. There we go. You just casually put your scientific research among cooking recipes, including vanilla cupcakes, which sounds good, but no sweets for me anymore. Sleep clinic forced into foreclosure. Economic downsizing cited as main reason. Explain proprietor. There's the recently deceased Mr. Morton. Fertilizer powder. Yeah, we might have a use for this, maybe. I'm amazed at how much I've been able to improve the recipe. Looking back, my grandfather's method seems so barbaric. irredeemable treatment of the patients under his care. I know he probably did as well, but he was too proud to admit as much in his note, the old coot. Frank Martin died at 4 p.m. March 27, 1997 at Martel Hospital. He was born October 23rd, 1926 in Lynnville to Ainsley Martin and Clara Hilliard. On August 23rd, 1941, he married Martha Tripp, who survives. Mr. Martin was general manager at a sleep clinic that had been founded by his great-grandfather. He was a 1933 graduate at Beth School OC. He was an avid bass fisherman. He enjoyed choir practice and could often be seen supporting local youth sporting events such as a volunteer organizer. Survivors include his only son, Felix Martin. Services will begin at 11 a.m. Thursday at Boat and Stein Chapel and Sons Lemon Funeral Homes. The Reverend Frank Armitage will officiate. Will be in Fremont Cemetery, Wilbury County. Friends may call from 6 to 8 p.m. today and 4 to 8 and 6 to 8 p.m. Wednesday at the funeral home. Normal contributions may be made to a charity organization run by the Sleep Clinic's CFO. Blah blah blah. And here's us and the wife. Blah blah blah. I was able to rescue the situation somewhat with my sub-story. As a safety measure, I'll forge a marriage and death certificate in case I need to back up any upcoming improvisations. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of carrier gas. I've placed an order, but who knows how long delivery will take this time. Alicia ultrasound. Well, that's creepy. This bastard was spying on our pregnant wife's progress. Door code A to B. I'm not sure what that means exactly yet. Unless there's some vague numbers. There's some recurring patterns in these images. It's not really helping me at the moment. Blue petals, red petals, violet petals, yellow, white, yep, we gotta make ourselves a concoction here of some sort. There's a sharp edge where the pipe's corroded completely. I probably don't need that yet, however. It's a small pestle used for grinding things. Alright, let's check the notebook again and find the correct recipe. Oh, wait a minute. We got colors here. Yellow. Red. That would be white. Now maple. What will be the closest to maple? Well, I guess yellow. So we got 5 colors to work with. If I'm not mistaken. Yellow, red, white. Yellow, red, white. What would be akin to maple? I guess we could experiment with the remaining 2. I'm gonna need some water to make this happen. The petals are too wet to powderize. I should use the spoon if I want to dry them. Well, good call. There we go. Alchemy. We're gonna cook ourselves the best damn drug on the market. Oh, yeah, try them for me? They turn to dust as soon as I touch them. Well, maybe we don't need them. Maybe that's a sign that this ain't it. Keep getting the timing wrong. Oh, so I gotta be cautious about this. Careful now. Don't let them... I should pay attention to the color of the smoke. Wow, how did I get the first 2 perfectly, but then the other? Oh, there we go. Bells haven't tried. Yeah, this right here is a complete, total tonal shift from yesterday when we did Witchhaven. So a bit of a slow burner for tonight. But, you know, you gotta mix it up sometimes. I do like to keep a steady variety of entertainment on these streams, so hope you guys enjoy that kind of a change of pace and scenery as well. Alright, now we should grind up these bad boys. Oh, Shishi, don't be silly. I'm not cooking people, I'm just cooking meth in my homemade laboratory. It's gonna be the best new strain on the market. Breaking Bad ain't shit. Like, Walter White is gonna look at this and be like, Jesse, who is this new drug dealer in the streets? He's running us out of business. Alright, so we got the powder. So, what I would assume now is that we just need to either mix this with water on our own or add it to the teapot. Let me see if I can fill the beaker with water first. It's amazing how I've never seen a single episode of Breaking Bad, but I know a little bit about the show through pure meme proximity. I poured some Dermicin pills into the beaker. Dormicum. Oh, wait a minute. Would maple be the pills? Ah. Hey now. Hey now. That might be a twist I didn't think about. Okay, yellow, red, white. Turmicum, red powder, yellow powder, and white powder. I put some on the beaker. We should probably mix this somehow, right? I would assume I have to make the proper concoction first before I can apply it. I think the ceramic might shed if I use it directly in the flame. What do I do with this bad boy? Put it in the pot? I got everything right. Hard to say until I give it a shot.
What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die.
Yo, Shishi. Thank you for your patronage. And congratulations on unlocking the GC Denton subscription prompt. Enjoy your new emotes. Alright, maybe now we can do this putting to sleep gimmick. So yeah, let's tell Granny to put that shit away. Stove is on, so we're gonna wait for that water to boil. Unless I can already... No, that ain't it. I think the contents of the beaker will be enough to knock them out. I'd better work on the recipe a bit more. So yeah, I'm thinking properly here. Wait, did it not have water in it? Strange. So do I need to put all the other powders in there? I mean, I thought following this was enough. Alright, what happens if we put the rest of the stuff in? Fuck. Ruined it. God damn it. In that case, I may as well try and get the recipe right first and foremost. Which means I'm gonna need more pedals. Pour tea onto cactus. That will just make it British. It's gonna grow a mustache and yearn for Greg's. Only the British cactus can stop the dream machine by putting it to sleep. Permanently. God damn it, the timing is all off. It's easy to overstep the limit. Pretty much gonna have to wait a little bit, pull it back, and then watch it. almost got the perfect setup. There we go. And now your grinding process. We're gonna get that perfect crystal clear powder. And then become kings of the street. Victor Nev, more like Victor Sniff, that good shit. Alright, so this time let's try the Dormacum. White powder, yellow powder, red, and top it with blue. I'm gonna need to add water to it. May as well wait for the water to boil and just pour everything in. Man, all this hassle just to put some old people to sleep. Maybe it would have been simple to just knock them out the traditional way. With a pat to the head. Like so. Although, you know, there's always that possibility that they would not wake up ever again. Well, recipe ruin again. Guess I'll have to check the guide. See what I'm doing wrong. I think I might be onto something, but I might be missing an ingredient. Or just getting the recipe mixed up. Let's see. Oh, hello. Apparently there's something of interest in the book that I haven't paid attention to. This dotted line in particular. Ah. Yellow petals, red petals. Sap from Laphora vulgaris. Rush, Nimetazepin, and Midazolam and Dormicum, which we have. Right, no wonder I was getting it wrong. I mean, only the red and yellow petals. Where do I get the sap from? And the other pills. It took 4 to resell pounds to secure a sample of the sapling should arrive within 5 to 6 months. Dude, I know, right? Imagine having to go back and forth just to get this damn recipe. Maybe there's stuff behind the steel door. Okay, this is quite subtle if that's the case. So let's find the brain scans. Right, and then oh, look at that. We got numbers 169 482. See, this shit is so solid I never ever would have figured it out. But I have to admit that is pretty damn clever. Six, 9, 4, 8, 2. Is it? Let's try the other way around. 284. 169. Two, 8, 4, 6, 9, 1. What the hell is that thing? My thoughts exactly. That is not a cactus, that is an alien life form. The bark of this thing, coarse and leathery. It's extremely tough. Yeah, how about we extract some cactus juice from it? Uh-huh. We got the other pills as well, so that would appear to be everything that we need from here. Most of these are about psychoactive substances. Yeah, I'm honestly the same Shishi. I like playing these games quite a bit, and I've pretty much managed to do most of the puzzles in the previous chapters on my own, but some of these things, they easily fly over my head. A lot of puzzles are honestly trying to get into the puzzle maker's mind and trying to decipher what he was thinking rather than using actual logic. Right, so now we should be able to get that recipe going. Thrush the pills. In the mortar. Drink the pink pills. Do it. Yellow pills and red pills. Well, see, not necessarily every conundrum requires external knowledge. Some of them are based on what you're seeing in the game. It really depends on the problem at hand. But what I've learned, especially from playing 90s point-and-click adventure games, is that sometimes you have to think outside the box. Oh, and pixel hunting is also pretty damn important. Damn it. Well, that's okay. Thankfully, we have infinite supplies of petals. It is. There is literally a part in the original Secret of Monkey Island where you have to find a coin on the streets, and it's a singular pixel. Extremely easy to miss. And I'm sure it annoyed the hell out of a lot of kids playing it. Myself included. I probably wouldn't, because there's some heavy themes happening, and you might need a particular mindset and understanding of the world to be able to appreciate the experience. Okay, now we have to grind these bad boys. Need to find powder. Okay. And now I shall double check to make sure I am not fucking up this recipe again. Okay, I did that. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of just putting all this powder now. That will do the trick. So, red, yellow, Araman, Dormicum. The contents of the beaker turned to a strange powder. I better be careful. I'm getting dizzy just being close to it. It's a beaker full of sleeping powder. Hey. Alright. Achievement unlocked. Doctor Sleep. Nice reference there. God, I totally forgot to watch that movie. When did it even come out? Like 2 years ago? Oh, 3 even. I should check it out sometime. I absolutely love The Shining, so curious to see how that one turned out. Okay, let us make a special blend of tea. First of all, water. It depends on the horror. I don't mind jump scares if they're used sparingly and there's proper build up to them. If it's like boom, 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 which... What's the name of a pretty shitty movie that I've seen in theaters a way back? Winchester, based on the myths surrounding the mansion. That movie, holy shit, it was an absolute shit show. It was just by the books, god awful. But yeah, I would honestly recommend psychological horror. That's more up your alley. That kind of existential dread can really hit a good way without necessarily just making you jump. And now let's add the sedative. I put some sleepy powder in the teapot. There's dose tea brewing in the pot. Yeah, I get the sentiment. I mean, that's partially why I haven't been too keen on playing horror games, period, because a lot of them boil down to that principle, at least those contemporary ones. I mean, I'm still tempted to check out Silent Hill sometime, which is, you know, one of the most critically acclaimed horror franchises, period. But speaking about movies specifically, I have one I've seen today, which neatly ties into the Dream Machine, because It shares the same stop-motion animation slash claymation art style. It's Mad God by Phil Tippett. Came out a year ago. It is available on Shudder currently. If you don't know who Phil Tippett is, basically that man is one of the godfathers of stop motion, really. He worked on RoboCop, Jurassic Park, and this was a passion project he worked on for many a year. It is visually an astounding movie, and if you like H.R. Giger artwork or the paintings of Zdzisław Beksiński for a more close-to-home Polish touch, then you will absolutely love the set pieces that movie builds. Also, the main character specifically, or at least one of the key ones, I love the way that guy looks. Let me pull up a quick picture. This guy right here, peak character design, period. Look at this dude. That is like a character straight out of Stalker or the Metro games. I bet he could sniff twice the meth. Dude, he has a permanent meth component attached to that gas mask, providing him with drugs all the time. He is permanently high. Could use a hot cup of tea right now. He took the liberty of preparing it for us. So we're stuck in the same conundrum of, these guys don't really want to drink the tea. Let's maybe we leave the screen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just let them do their thing. Well, these old people are persistent. You know what? That might be it. I'm afraid the tea is getting cold, guys. Yes, we mustn't let the tea get cold again. Is this a different brand from before? No, it should be the same. This batch seems a bit off, though. Well, congratulations, Shishi. That bit of back seeding moved things forward. There's a slightly choking aftertaste. I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna... Achievement unlocked. Party pooper. Well, You know what time it is? Cyberpunk mode activated. Initiate dream protocol sequence. This looks strangely familiar. Am I still in her apartment? And where's the tentacle hiding? I better find Eddie. She might be able to help me in here. This, my good friend, is the Dreamverse. Okay, we got the photos. Perhaps me paying attention to them earlier will hold some importance. Ah, yes, the infinite cosmos. Oh my. I must be reaching the thin crumbling edge Mr. Morton talked about. It's a torn and flaky photograph of Eddie's kitchen. Certainly is missing some pieces. Ooh. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna have to reconstruct her apartment in the dream. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, see, this one is complete, pretty much. It's torn, but I guess this is a photograph of Eddie's living room. Maybe. What kind of games are those guys playing? That did something. Ah, see? I had the right idea. And yeah. The kitchen is most certainly here now. This photo is covered with a layer of dust. Something is on the fridge. It looks like a piece of photograph. But, well, the void is in the way, so... Can't get there. Okay, so the hallway was normally down from the kitchen, but what if we say put it here? I don't think that quite did the trick. However, if we rearrange it like this... Hang on. What about... this one here? Living room here. And then... kitchen here. That looks incredibly fucked, but we're counting functionality here. some really nice ambient music playing currently. Well, we got the pizza slice of the photo. I think that's gonna fit in the kitchen. See, I like this sequence. It's a little more natural feeling. You can DM me right about now if you want to, and I'll check it once I'm done with this stream tonight. Personally, for my own horror game experiences, the ones that really struck me on a good note are Eternal Darkness. That's probably one of my favorite horror games of all time, just because it rubs those good eldritch horror vibes, combining with the action. Resident Evil 4 is like the only Resident Evil game I've played, but it's easily up my alley too. It's kind of more thriller-like, but there's definitely horror bits. Like with the regenerators, I still poop my pants every time I see one of those god-awful things. Besides that, a while back I streamed Sanitarium, which is another point-and-click, but horror-themed, and it had a great atmosphere. If you don't mind first-person shooters, then Condemned Criminal Origins is a great one. Fits perfectly. It's a first-person shooter where you're a detective trying to solve a crime mystery, and you got sort of like a psychic sense, which means you're more potent to the metaphysical realm, so to say, without going too many a spoiler. Oh, and if we're talking spoopy first-person shooters, how could I forget Fear? Fear 1, great game. Still holds up to this day. The second one, gunplay is fantastic, but the story, I think I might have to stream that sometime, just so you guys can experience the cringe with me. We don't talk about the third one, though. The third one is something else entirely. The hole in the floor has been mended now. I hope it supports my weight. Well, only one way to find out. It's a portrait photograph of a young man. It's a photograph of a tiny young man. I could probably remove it if I loosen the hinges on the back. The frame is useless now. I'll just throw it away. Am I gonna have to hyperimpose this gentleman on another photograph? Like, say, here? No, not the hallway, but, well, here we technically have enough space to do a summoning, if that's what we are aiming to do here. I can wedge it under the frame if I'm careful. Okay, and now we Just put it in the wall. They just need to spend more time together. Alright, Ghost. Give up your secrets. Hello, mister. What an odd hissing noise. Must have been an echo carried from the street. Excuse me, mister. Sorry to bother you, but this is important. Hello? Did I hear a noise? My imagination is getting the better of me. Perhaps we need to conduct the ritual in a different room. Hopefully he won't end up here, otherwise I'm gonna be a little miffed. I mean, we could put him in the kitchen, if need be, still. Yeah, we're pretty much summoning a ghost of the past. Such a considerate gift. I thought I heard a whimper. The house must be settling. Oh, I got a photo out of it. Oh, we haven't been to the bedroom. It's a weather photograph of a bedroom. Okay, we got a new room available to us. Out of curiosity's sake, however. What if we put him in the kitchen? This is easily one of my favorite parts of the game so far. It's just such a ingenious concept put into good execution. Can you see me? Well, that didn't do anything. So I guess instead we'll just have to make the bedroom appear. Okay, how would you get to the bedroom though? It's a door coming through here. I think we have to gonna go a roundabout way. So get the kitchen here. Hallway here. Bedroom. Maybe. Dead or alive. Can't stop a man from craving the McNuggies. Wow, I look especially gritty in this shot. Would that be Eddie when she was younger? It's a photograph of her young Eddie. I can probably remove it if I listen to hinges in the back. okay, now I have 2 spookums to mess around with. Okay, first of all, through pure try and error, let's get this dude in the bedroom by himself. No worries, Shishi. Thank you for hanging around for so long, and hope to see you again soon, buddy. Take it easy. And nope, still unresponsive. Now, before I actually try and put them together, let's summon Eddie on her own. Eddie? Sorry to bother you, but this is important. What made that noise? The neighbors are probably just fighting again. Eddie? I thought I heard music. My mom must be playing tricks on me. They definitely have to be in a room together. Is that you, Eddie? Can you see me? Nothing new here. For the hallway. Wish you could do that a little faster, but that's not too bad. Ma'am? Are you real? Well, kinda, but not really. Alright. Let us... Oh, you could totally do that easier. Well, let's see what that achieved as a result. Oh, now you can see me. Jesus. I wasn't gonna say anything and just leave them to do their thing, but the photo is not here, however, anymore. Okay. So that's definitely a thing to take into account. Them, you know, having a bit of family-friendly bonding time. I'm not looking forward to the washing up. I know, she never stops once you get her started. I'm pretty sure they're hand-me-downs. He's put on a bit of weight. Let's put you two here. Ooh. There's a birthday cake here. I'm sure this wasn't here before. Alright, new room available. But for prosperity's sake. You deserve it. That's so sweet. For a moment I thought he was telling her she deserves to be beat up because I thought those were bruises on her neck right here. I'm glad I was mistaken. Anyway. How do you call from a dream? I guess you just can. I don't know what I was expecting, but there you go. Ah, yes, the sweet sounds of purgatory. 911? I require assistance. Please send the patrol unit. Sounds like I called Satan by mistake. You have reached Silent Hill. Hello? Is someone there? Is there anybody in there? I can hear you breathing. Mr. Neff. How nice of you to call. Who's this? I think you know who I am. We've met before. The machine? Why are you trying to shut me out from the dreams, Mr. Neff? Why are you trying to kill me? I have to, before I infest more people. Is that what you're trying to do? In that case, you shouldn't have reached out from one dreamer to another. What do you mean? It means I now have another dream to reside in. Thank you for that. Another dream? You mean the mover? Hello? We may have done goofed. Anyway. The bathroom. which you would normally access from the hallway. So we're gonna have to rearrange this layout a bit, because the door would be here. So I think we're gonna have to use the hallway for now. Let's do it this way. And then bathroom here. What the fuck? That is a creepy... Motherfucker, why are you blinking? Hello. Who are you? Are you my owner? I was to wait for him here, but I've been waiting for such a long time now. No, I'm not your owner. Do you know him? What's his name? I'm afraid I don't know. They never told me. They? The young couple who put me here. They come here every once in a while. To keep me company, I suppose. They seem very nice. Will you tell my owner where I am if you see him? Sure. Tell him not to worry. I'll be waiting for him. What if we lie this time? Yes, I'm your owner. Oh, I'm so glad to finally meet you. Do you want to hear my song now? I was told to play it for you whenever you wanted to hear it. Do you want to hear it? I've been practicing really hard. Sure. Really? You really want to hear it? Sure. Wow, I thought this day would never come. That makes me so happy. You won't get cross if I bungle a note or two, will you? No. You promise? I promise. Then I'll play it for you. Let's see now. Oh no! I forgot to wind myself up. I'm such a clumsy idiot. Don't worry about it. It's nice that you're trying to make me feel better. But I know I'm clumsy. I can't help myself. I'm sure you do fine. I'll give it a go then. But don't listen to this next bit. It's not part of the song. There we go. Is that a safe combination? That clicking noise? Now I'm ready to play for you. There's a story that's being told in this dream, and by God, it's not a happy one. It went from sex to their child died really damn quick. Remember when I told you guys that cozy and chill would fit the mood of tonight's stream? Boy, was I mistaken. Didn't you like it? That's a shame. I've been practicing ever so hard. I guess I'm not just very good. But I won't give up. I'll keep practicing until you like it. A photograph of a stern-looking old woman is hanging on the grave. I can probably remove the fence and the hinges in the back. That could be her or his mother. And I think I know where this is going now. We shall summon her to the bedroom so they don't mingle. But first, you know, we gotta mix it up. Get more background knowledge. Hello? So let's put all of you in here. Feels weird looking at your own grave, doesn't it? What were you referring to? Let's listen a bit to the conversation he's having. Over here's fine. Double checks just to be sure. But she's always like that. No, I'm fine. What do we do now? No, clearly Grandma's bedridden and probably on the verge of kicking the bucket. Come in, don't stand in the hallway all day. No, it's not an imposition at all. I think I have work to do. I get a bit lonely, all by myself. Look who came to see us, Eddie. How long is she staying? Well, now I'm here. I'm guessing you two didn't get along. Oh, it's his mom. Always a treat. Yep. I can smell the sarcasm. I thought you might need cheering up. Of course not, Mother. No, it's not in a position at all. So she came to console the couple after they lost their kid, and for some reason, Eddie doesn't take to his mom kindly. Maybe she never did. But we do have the kitchen also available to our disposal, so let's create a scene here. And see what's transpiring here, if anything. Well, no real banter happening. Alright. I think it's time to summon the bedroom again. It should be here though. Next up with the living room. Alright. Let's inspect the outcome. Where did I go wrong? I don't want you to see me like this, Mother. How you hurt your mother. As if the pressure wasn't great enough already. I feel so judged when you're here. Wow, it's really damn creepy. Ugh. Didn't I love you? You know, don't make me, I'm just gonna nick this photograph. I'm glad your father lived to see this. Oh, there's a lot that a grandma we know from the apartment next door didn't tell us for obvious reasons. Anyway. We could now go outside. Will the living room be enough? Or do we need to craft up the hallway? It's locked. I may in fact need the hallway. So let's try this. In a different manner. First, we'll put the living room here. The kitchen can go like this, and the hallway will go through here. And we need these two. Well, Eddie and her husband, in particular. To make a passageway. Looks like I'll need a key. Maybe if I get the bedroom again, and then only put certain characters in there, instead of all three. Be merciful toward their iniquities. Your kingdom come, so she's praying. Obviously, not happy with what she's seen. And maybe they were married? As Christ is the head of the church. Oh yeah? Be fruitful and multiply. You don't say. Intriguing. That's nice, dear. Is that so? I have a different idea. You two here. Ram outside. We gotta get that door open somehow, and I have a feeling we're gonna have to put one of the characters there to make it a thing. Possibly. I don't want to press the issue. It's just a sensitive topic. Of course I want to give you that. I'm not, but these things take time, that's all. know how she gets. Okay, so what I'm getting from all this is that the mom pressured these two to give her a grandchild, but it died either at birth or a little bit later, and things just went south from there. I wonder if the teddy bear holds any more importance to us. Because we gotta find a way to be here. Unless I'm thinking not the correct way, but I have to flip it around and... Yeah. I mean, at least I know. Alright, so can't really cheese it that way. Okay. Let's try the bathroom again. You already asked me this. Oh, I'm so sorry. My memory is very good. We could have met a million times before. I wouldn't remember. Please don't take offense. None taken. I want to see if something happens if we play the song while everyone's present in the bathroom. Or maybe wait a little bit longer until something else happens. This is still a creepy as teddy bear. I don't like the way it's blinking with those human-like eyes. Well, I say human-like, this game's standards. I'd rather not hear it at all. That's a shame. We're practicing ever so hard. Okay. So we gotta find a way to actually go outside. It's one thing I haven't tried yet. Nope, I definitely need passageway if that's the intended progression. In which case you two are required. Possibly do. Nope. Still locked. Maybe we should just examine it first, because I don't think I have. House with a porch. Hmm. Nope. Not that way. Hmm. It's just really abstract thinking right now. I'm doing. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. A wall is blocking my path. Well, a worthy attempt was made on my part. I think I'm gonna have to do a check here. Really? I thought I already did that. It's telling me to put everyone in the hallway, and the door should be open. Huh. Maybe it didn't. Well then, look who it is. Current day Eddie. The tentacle seems to have borrowed the shape of the old woman. I wonder why. Well, we know why, because they did not get along. Mr. Neff, it seems you haven't been totally forthcoming with me. I'm so sorry, Eddie. I didn't mean to knock you out like that. I knew something was up when I saw you outside my door. You had that look about you. Please, let me explain. I didn't see any other way. You and everybody in the building is in danger. This tentacle is part of a machine I have to shut down, or it will keep drawing energy from you and everyone around it. Is that what that thing is? I've seen it in my dreams before. It's been tethering me to this place for as long as I can remember. I need to sever the tentacle somehow. Do you have something sharp I could use? I only have these needles and a small pair of scissors. Do you think that would help? It might. Throw me the needles. I can't pull them out. They would unravel my knitting. It's worth a try. Throw me the pair of scissors. But I need them to trim the yarn. Lady. Priorities. Can I just borrow them briefly? I really can't knit without them. I'll think of something. I'm sure you will, dear. It's a wedge-shaped doorstep. Excuse me. The skin is far too thick for this to do anything. I'll need to sharpen it somehow. At least, that's what I'm getting. Who? Who are you? You mean me? You can see me? You're very faint, but I can see you. What are you doing here? Are you a ghost? It's a long story, Eddie. Let's just say I'm trying to help you. Why? Am I in trouble? An older version of you is, but I'm working on finding a solution. I might be able to help. How? Show me the problem, and I might be able to find a solution. Ah, so maybe I need to show her the photograph of that thing. maybe a picture of her? What can you tell me about this, Eddie? Hmm. Right. Hmm. So it's not the photos. Oh, unless... But wait, will that work if... No. We need all of them to make path. I was thinking of like putting her outside so she can see what's happening. But I need to sever the tentacles somehow. I get what it's trying to do. Don't know quite how to get around to solve this issue. Show me the problem. How do I show it to her? Oh. Okay. Basically, we need to prevent the door from closing. The door has been wedged open. So now, even if we remove NPCs, it won't shut. See? Old lady is gone. Now we show... Well, I guess... show the picture of herself? Or the old lady? Eddie, I have an idea. Can you catch the stuff I throw it at you? I doubt it. But I can lower my swimming back to you, if that's alright. Sure. I put the photo in the bag. You can reel it in the bag now, Eddie. Now what? Do you see the photo? Yes. I need you to jab it with the needle. Alright. I've jabbed the needle through the photos. That's it? I thought something would happen, but I guess I was wrong. It's worth a try, I'm sure. I need to separate the Google somehow. We don't have the photo anymore. I want you to cut it in half with the scissors. Nice. 3 down. Well done, Mr. Neff. I thought I'd never be rid of her. Does this mean everybody in the building is safe? There's still more... there's still 2 more dreams to visit before we're in the clear. I admire your dedication to your neighbors. It's not just about my neighbors, Eddie. My wife's also under the influence of the machine. And she's pregnant, so... I see. That's why I had to knock you out. That's why I had to knock you and your friends out. My family was on the line. I didn't see any other way to help them. That's understandable, Victor. I had a family too once. I would have done anything for them as well. I hadn't thought about it in those terms. No? I didn't realize that. That's what I'm doing until just now. I'm sure you've got a lot to consider. The strange thing is, I didn't even want a kid. But you changed your mind? I guess I must have. I can't remember when though. Just this morning I had this perfectly serene dream, like everything was back to normal again. And then I woke up. It wasn't until this machine started threatening us that I started to... You had to risk losing something to start appreciating it. That's a pretty common trait. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. It's natural to feel conflicted about these things. I'd be far more worried if you approached fatherhood flippantly, or with no hesitation at all. When Alicia told me she was pregnant, I already strained my smile. Unwelcome news, I take it. I felt a cold, sinking feeling, but she seemed so happy. I didn't want to ruin her moment. Some would call that considerate. No, it wasn't. It was easy. I forced my smile because it was the path of least resistance. In the back of my mind, I was already pondering how I could persuade her. It seems like we're unsuccessful. That's the worst part. I hardly tried at all. I just passively coasted long it was too late. Being passive is also a decision. You could have bailed, but you didn't. That pretty much sums up my life. You don't seem so passive now, though. Barging through dreams to save your family. I guess it took something like this to wake me up. You know what that tells me, Victor? No. It tells me you're going to make a pretty good father. I don't know about that. You really think so? Of course, dear. It's strange how easy I can express these thoughts to you. I hardly know you, and I haven't even admitted much of this to myself. The subconscious is a strange and powerful thing. Now, I hope you don't find me rude, but there's something tugging on this old chair. Throw down the bag and I'll secure you to the trunk over there. I'm pretty sure that would just uproot the tree. This place is falling apart whether I wanted to or not. It probably isn't safe for you here anymore. So this is a goodbye then? Who knows? We're just sandcastles, Victor. I'm sure a piece of me will reform on some faraway beach somewhere down the line. Perhaps we'll meet again there. I'm sure we will. For what it's worth, I'm sorry to disrupt your tea party. You spent too much time apologizing, Victor. Wish me luck instead. Good luck, Eddie. Give my regards to your little family. Once this ordeal has been dealt with, I will. Goodbye, Victor. Goodbye, Eddie. And off she goes. See you later, space cowboy. Well, I suppose we should make her leave. That takes care of Eddie's tentacle. There are just 2 more dreams to purge before the machine shuts down. Now I need to make the last 2 neighbors fall asleep, and then purge their dreams as well. Should be straightforward. Chapter 5. Gaze into the Abyss. You say it's gonna be straightforward, pal, but... heck. It took us, what? Another 3 hours just to get this one chapter done. Yeah, we definitely need to come back to this. So the resolution of the window was a little messed up. Maybe it happened during a chapter shift? Who knows? Well, regardless, we're gonna call it here, boys and girls. I'll make a manual save just in case. And yeah, we're gonna need at least 1 more stream to conclude the Dream Machine. What can I say? It keeps surprising me. I certainly didn't expect it to be this long of a dive. Well, more of a deep dive. But yeah, I'm still very much intrigued and looking forward to unravel the mysteries and venture into the other 2 dreamscapes that await us. So stay tuned for more. Next stream we'll probably go back to Witch Haven, finish that one, and maybe do some more Alice. We'll see. We shall see. Thank you all for tuning in again. I appreciate you just being here and tuning in. Have a good remainder of the weekend, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Take it easy.